Hey friends, I'm going to do a tutorial today on This Body is Your Temple. It's on our album Unless the Lord, and it's by my good friend Rich Fear. I'm going to show you how I play the song when we play it live. So basically, I'll just jump in here. Let's make a D chord, but instead of playing a D chord, we're going to play a different voicing of a D chord, a D suspended chord, and we're going to slide up to the 7th fret. So we will have our first finger on the 3rd string on the 7th fret, our 3rd finger on the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and then we will leave the E string, number 1 string open. All right, and there's going to be a walk up like this, and this is very repetitive. It'll be through the intro, it'll also be through the verse, and it'll be also the pattern we use in the chorus. So basically, we take the bass notes and we walk with them. The D note will be the 4th string open, and then we will wrap our thumb around to the 7th fret on the 6th string. And then we'll take, sounds like I have to adjust my truss rod because it's winter time. But anyway, we'll take our 2nd finger and we'll put it on the 8th fret on the 1st string. So it goes D, B, C, D, B, C. And then what we do for the rhythm is we kind of have a bouncing rhythm hand. So basically with my rhythm hand, what I'm doing is going to the 4th string, to the 3rd string, and then hitting those high strings and kind of just having this kind of bouncing kind of hip-hop rhythm that sounds sparkly when we're playing with those high strings. So for the verse, we just kind of continue that. For all that you've done, the least I can do is offer up this life a living sacrifice, holy, holy and acceptable to you. All right, so we get to that part, and there is a kind of hammer on and pull off there on the 1st string on the 7th fret with my 2nd finger. And that's just something that happens at different times in the song, just to kind of have it turn around to kind of keep it interesting. But so this hand right here, as you can tell when I sing, I'm probably not entirely accurate with how I hit the strings, and that's fine. It probably sounds a little different every time I play. But if you just kind of keep working with it, and you'll kind of get that kind of sound that I have. It's hard for me to do it slow. I'm not used to teaching guitar tutorials. But anyway, so if you just kind of work on that rhythm as best you can, and just kind of bounce on the strings and hit the bass notes and then hit the high notes. So there you go. There's the intro, the verse, and also the chorus. Now on the pre-chorus it says, "In love, my devotion is true. In love, I want to glorify you." So what we're doing is like an E minor kind of shape, but it's on the 7th fret with your 1st finger being on the 7th fret, the 3rd finger being on the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and the 4th finger being on the 8th fret on the 1st string. And then what we're going to do is go So, which is from my 4th finger to my 2nd finger. My 2nd finger is on the 1st string on the 8th fret. And then it shifts up to the 8th fret on the 6th string. So it goes like this. Alright, and so it does that repetitively till you get to the end, and then it goes back to this D chord. Alright, so the other part is the bridge, and it's very similar to the pre-chorus, except instead of playing the C chord here, we're going to slide back to the C chord here, and we're going to keep that open string. My friend Rich loves to do kind of what I call a high string drone instead of a low string drone, so we keep that open string going. So it sounds like this in the instrumental bridge. Alright, so what we're doing there is we're keeping that kind of E minor shape, doing exactly what we do in the pre-chorus, but then we're keeping our 3rd finger anchored, and we're going to slide back. So just keeping that sliding backwards and forwards just adds a neat little finesse to that acoustic part when you're playing live by yourself. And of course, all of these things, you can simplify them as you need to, but that's kind of how I play it when we perform. So I hope that was a helpful tutorial to you, and I hope that you will have opportunities to play the song at your church or coffee houses. Definitely we hope that this song will be played by more people than just us. So I hope you guys have an awesome kickoff to 2020. Thanks.